Bomas of Kenya. Boma is the Kiswahili word for homestead. In this documentary, we journey to see the different homesteads of the different tribes of Kenya that were built in the colonial period and before the modernization of today. The different Bomas of Kenya are divided into the three language groups of Kenya, which is the Bantus, Nilotes, and Kushites. We begin with the Mijikenda, where we see there was a watchtower at the entrance to watch your enemies. We see a store, the homes of the huts of the husband and their wives, the three wives. And the new thing here that we see is that they had a guest house for their visitors, and there is a cattle shed just right next at the entrance for the cattle. Moving on in the Bantu community language group, we see the Taita, who are closely related to the Mijikenda. The Taita made their houses using mud for the husband and the married son's hut and grass. And for the wives, they used a pit, and they all had granaries. Tribe we shall visit of the Bantu community is the Kuria, who live in the western part of Kenya, who made their houses of mud. You see, each tribe had their own granary and hut, and the husband his own hut. They also had an extended family member who was the grandmother, and they built a hut for her, which is right here. Before moving on to any other Bantu language group or tribe, we shall move on to the Luo, who are Nilotes but are closely related to the Kuria because they live in the western part of Kenya, the Luo. The Luo also made their house of mud and grass. Each wife had their own granary and their own hut. The husband's hut is a little bit short, and he also had a granary. We also see that it is extended because they have a grandmother's hut. Moving on, we also see the Iteso, plain Nilotes. Iteso made their houses of mud and grass. Each tribe had their own granary, and the husband also had a hut. The Maasai are a wonderful tribe. They built their houses using cow dung. Their houses are known as manyatta. We see the houses of the different wives the husband had, and we also see that the married son is included in this community and lives together with his family. He also has huts for his wives. So because they were pastoralists, they never used to engage in farming, so they do not have granaries. We move on to another famous tribe of the Kushites, which is the Pokot. The Pokot made their house of mud. The Pokot made their houses of sticks and mud on top because they were temporary use because they were Kushites. We move on to see the Turkana. They made their house of grass. and we can see it's very small, so I guess like they used to burn. Here we learn about a new tribe that is not mentioned in the history of Kenya, the Sengwer. They are also Nilotes. They make their house using sticks, grass and mud. The Sengwer. Moving on, next to the plain Nilotes, there is the Kushites. We all know these two communities of pastoralists, so they lived close by. And we shall start with the Gabra. The Gabra made their house of animal skin and ropes. We also see the Somali, who has the hat for the husband and the wife. Also still made of animal skin and his roof. Here we learn also about a new tribe, the Sakuye, which consists of the huts of the different tribes, made of animal skin and ropes. The Rendile also made their, this is a clear description of animal skin, grass and ropes. We have the Samburu, their house is made of a rectangular shape, made of sticks and mud. Their shape is semicircular, made of grass. The Kikuyu are found in the central part. We see the difference that the Kikuyu have from all the tribes is that they have wood and grass. We see the granaries of each of their wives and each of their huts and their husbands' huts. They used to live in an extensive Lastly is the grandmother's hut. There you are. We give you the extended hut. So that is all on all the tribes. Yes, we know there are 23 tribes represented here, but you find they have similar methods of building. So it is a great chance and opportunity to come here, see how our ancestors and grandparents used to live. And that is all on the Bantus, Kushites and the Nilotes community, the Bomas movement.